Jake. And how's everything in the land of milk and honey down in Florida? Yep, well, it didn't work, did it? YouTube looks live. Hey, hey. NC. Yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. Absolutely. We got oh dude, that was you. Oh, okay, thank you very much. See, that's why we have a intelligent crowd, unlike the people running this thing. Now,
okay.
Now
so
you
got me now?
Yeah, now you got to do is start all that over again.
All right. Let me check and make sure that we still got it.
Yeah, no. Speaking of Dr. B, said that you were doing a good job of sign language. No, you're good now though.
Okay, I'm just checking. All right, yeah, we're good. All right, everybody, welcome. We'll start this over. This is live and unrehearsed, so my mic apparently was off. Welcome, everybody. Make sure you share this out. We're live on YouTube. If you're new here, my name is Jake. That's what I was saying when my mic was off. Total News Network. I'm here with Rich from 1600 Reasons Why. And together we make a new show called Vantage Point. Welcome, everybody.
Yes, welcome. Yes. So, all right. So everything should be running. So how'd everything end up down there at the ballot booth?
Oh, yeah. So as you guys know, and if you're new here, I was live down there pretty much every day in Broward County, where they tried all kinds of shenanigans to try to, steal the vote from Ron DeSantis and Rick Scott, but it failed. Obviously, they're still doing a recount. Apparently today they announced they had to stop the recount because they were missing like 2,000 ballots. And what's her name? Yikes, it snipes. Hashtag yikes, it snipes, which Rich made up, was saying they are in the building. We just have to find them. I'm like, are you kidding me right now with this?
Yeah, I think they pretty much. I think the threshold for the recount now is insurmountable. I think they pretty much gave that up. So yeah, but
wow.
I put that little. There's that Brenda's ballot box there that you saw when you were down there.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was the contribution to the Republican Party, which I don't understand. We didn't see anybody on the ground where all the protesters were. Apparently the Republican Party had a lot of attorneys inside, which, let me give my shout outs, starting with the people that were on the ground right from the start. You had Bikers for Trump. You had Blacks for Trump. You also had a group called, want to definitely give a shout out to these people. Americans for Trump, Broward County chapter. Americans for Trump. You could check them out on Facebook. They were there from day one, and they would show up at like 6 in the morning and stay till 8 at night. I was there like on Friday, and then shout out to Ali and Jonathan Lockwood and the hashtag Stop the Steal movement. They showed up on Saturday, and they brought a lot more attention. They have bigger accounts, so shout out to them. If you're not following them, definitely do that. So, from the little people to the big people, we're all the same. Everybody deserves a shout out. Nobody gets more credit than any person. We're all on the same team. So I want to make sure, the only thing I was upset about, and Rich, you could touch on this, is where was, the the Republicans saying, thank you guys outside for showing up in numbers. You know, Fox News, give us a shout out or something. But One American News did. So I don't know if you caught that, Rich.
Yeah, yeah. You know, it's and what you were saying is true. And I will say this: all those small boots, the ones that don't have the big names,
right?
I think a lot of times they make the bigger impressions. I put up a picture here. The embattled Broward election supervisor fires back at Trump. Good luck with that. And also says that she's thinking about retiring when this race is over. I don't think her making a decision on a retirement is going to be an issue when this election is over. I think this was pretty much the final straw, as if the past 10, 12 years haven't been the final straw. So
yeah. So I'm just checking chat right now. Welcome everybody. I don't have my glasses on, so I'm trying to see. Somebody says, I like this New York guy. He's good. I think I remember that gentleman tuning in with me while I was live in Broward County. So thanks for the shout out. Dr. B, what's going on YouTube? For everybody watching on YouTube, thanks so much.
Yeah.
Tigress is here. Sunshine Rider, Time Travel, New York. Who else is on there? Rave Days. I'm just trying to give a shout out to anybody. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Katula, Enabler Abe. That's the guy. Enabler Abe. I remember
Enabler. Yeah.
That's awesome. I don't want to miss anybody. So shout out to anybody I'm missing. Make sure you guys, please go to YouTube also, Vantage Point USA. We're really trying to get to 100 subscribers. Thank you guys. Last week you got us close.
Yeah.
I think we're at 87, something like that.
87. And what else they got? They got that 4,000 hours. So we need one of a couple things to happen here. We need 2 completely dedicated people to watch the 30-minute video.
Right. Even if you don't watch it, just put it on
for
and go
6,000. Yeah, for 6,000 hours. I think that's what we're gonna. And if you watch that, right. But yeah, no, thank you for everybody, and the fact that you guys came through like that was awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely. So if you do have a YouTube account, definitely go over Vantage Point USA. You'll know it's our page because it has a little American flag and it has the mountains in the background. Is that what you're showing right now, Rich?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I'm not watching the broadcast anymore because in this ear is the broadcast, which you guys are hearing. And in this ear is football because this show bores me. So I'm actually listening to football. No, I'm kidding. This is actually Rich on Zoom that I'm listening to here.
Yeah. So I guess one thing we'll start off here was with Khashoggi here. Now, if anybody was worried about it, apparently the prosecutor over there who's seeking.
Well, explain to those just joining, they may not know Khashoggi and who he is. Catch them up on that real quick.
He got killed.
Right.
He was involved with the wrong things, apparently. A journalist, they say, and had family ties going way back. His uncle was a big gun runner back in the day. Very, very rich man back in the 80s. One of the richest people on the planet. And this is his nephew, and he is a journalist, and apparently he got on the wrong side of the prince. But they say over there that he did not, the prince did not have anything to do with this, although I think the news today said that his brother, the CIA is reportedly saying that the brother actually called Khashoggi and told him to go to the consulate and pick up a package.
Now, this is the gentleman, real quick to catch people up. Khashoggi's the guy who got killed in Saudi Arabia when he went to the consulate. And first they say, we don't know where he is. Next thing you know, all right, it was a questioning him went wrong. And apparently they melted his body down in acid or something. So this is the guy Rich is catching you guys up on.
So these poor 5 dudes who thought they were going over there just doing their job apparently are going to take the fall for this. Saudi Arabia indicts 11, seeks death penalty for 5.
Wow.
I'm sure somehow they'll get out through the back door, but yeah, just really a farce. I mean, that whole thing is just a joke. But yeah, we'll see what happens. It's amazing.
So they're saying it doesn't go as high up as the Saudi prince, though. Of course not.
Oh no. I mean, but yet his Gulfstream 6 flew 15 of these people to Turkey, But no, you don't know anything about it when you're. Come on. I mean, this is just it's ludicrous. But you know what? It's not getting tons and tons of play, and in this news cycle that we have, it will probably fall out at some point in time. But now I did hear that the Senate is proposing in a bipartisan way that they're going to try to stop the arms sales is one of the actions that they're wanting to take, which would obviously, on a bipartisan effort, that'd be a blow to Trump, because obviously he's got that massive deal out there that he's looking to do. But and the other thing I think that they're saying they're going to do is stop allowing U.S. coalitions to gas up the planes for the efforts that they have in Yemen. So, which would be another.
A lot of people are saying that, this is just Turkey trying to sour our relationship, with Saudi Arabia. And to quote the newly famous, I guess she's a senator in New York, Andrea Cortez, I'm not an expert in geopolitics. Isn't that what she said during that interview?
Yeah,
that lady is ridiculous. I want to ask, what is wrong with my fellow New Yorkers? Put in Cortez, this woman. I mean, I was expecting her to say, "Where is Aleppo?" I mean, this lady, are you kidding me? And then you vote this person in Arizona, which we covered last show. What's her name? Who's the girl that beat McSally?
Yeah, no, I don't. I was going to describe her, but I pulled up short of that. Thank goodness. Yes, the blonde one who has what is her name? The one who says it's okay to climb on
to join
board.
The Taliban.
Yeah, to join.
Yeah, it's okay to join the Taliban. And a fighter pilot, American hero, servicewoman loses to this person.
Crazy.
The first openly bisexual female senator in Arizona or something.
Wow.
I mean, this is crazy. Whatever. I can't even. But really quick, I want to, if you get that name, Rich, pull it up.
All right. Pull it up.
And I want to say real quickly, prayers go out. Again, we said this last time, but the number keeps counting. To those that lost their life in California, the numbers keep rising. One is too many. Let me go on the record. One, but it's up to like 75 people lost their life in these fires, and up to 1,000 people still missing.
Yeah.
These fires are really, really bad out there. And prayers to you guys, man. Cinema, yes. Glavorkia, welcome. Thank you, Glavorkia. Cinema. Christian Cinema.
Yes, thank you. And I threw up a picture there. This is all the fires that they have going out there. I mean, the big three, but look at the amount of these that they have going. I mean, all across the state.
Right.
So yeah, and
what's funny, Rich? I'm looking at chat because we're using the chat on Restream. Restream.io is how we use to go live on several platforms at the same time. And I know there's copycat bots, and I think one's name is Katula because she's repeating everything Glavorki is saying. See, when I'm on my Periscope app, I can actually see that it's a copycat bot because it has like a sexy woman picture and then all this junk. So
Clay's got a fan, huh?
Yeah, Clay's got a fan, Glavorki. He's a good guy, man. So what was next on our list there, Rich?
Oh, your buddy there. We got old Stormy, and then
Avenatti, Michael Avenatti.
Oh yeah,
getting arrested. That's right. See, we haven't gone live in a little bit. To tell you the truth, we were supposed to go live a couple of times. That's on me. A couple of times I didn't feel good after being in Broward, back and forth in the sun. So that was on me. But we're just catching up now to the Avenatti being arrested. Of course, he said he was never charged with anything. And the next headline was he's got to go to court. So if you were never charged, why do you got to go to court? It's crazy.
Yeah, here he is. I have never struck a woman, is what he says. And yet his wife, back when they were having their divorce and in court documents, has described him as emotionally abusive and lacking control over his anger. So,
wow.
Yeah, so we'll see what comes of that.
Now, here's a guy who says, Kavanaugh is guilty and women should be believed. And throughout the whole, innocent till proven guilty standard we have in this country, now is having some, let's say, balls to say, oh, you got to remember, I'm innocent. I'm innocent. No, according to you,
Yeah.
you're guilty just because she said it. Now,
Exactly.
I believe everybody should be innocent till guilty. Rich, help me out.
That matter of fact, that should have been his statement. He should have come out and said, well, I didn't think I did it, but I guess I did. So, yeah, I guess I'm going to jail.
Right. All women should be believed.
Absolutely.
All women should be believed. I don't know which women they're talking about, because women can lie just as much as a man. It's crazy, this Avenatti. Talk about karma. Have you guys noticed a pattern that everybody that attacks Trump usually just goes down twice as hard?
Yeah.
President Trump, sorry. I want to at least throw that in there.
Yes. Yeah. No, it does seem that way. And then also, don't forget, you had a request that you did want to bring up the face yoga. You didn't know that.
Oh, okay. Yes, I did. Right before we went live, I wanted to talk about this. I think it was on Fox, which I'm trying to not watch that much because Fox really has showed ugly colors lately. I don't know what happened to them, but they got bought by Disney,
I believe is the issue.
Oh, well, that explains it. They got bought by Disney. Yes, exactly. And that's when they changed. So they did this segment on, I believe it was Fox. I could be wrong. Face yoga. So apparently you can do all these facial expressions, and they consider that yoga, and it will preserve. What did they say, Rich? What was the actual comment?
Oh, it's let's see. The earlier you start face yoga, the earlier you can. Yeah. So basically, it's pressure points too. Since your face can't lift weights, they say hitting these pressure points and then moving your face is kind of like doing isometric exercises. I see. Guess.
And this is a G-rated show, so we're going to leave any non-G-rated jokes out of face movements or doing face lifts, lifting weight with your face, or all that. We're just going to leave that alone. But
we left that in pre-production, right?
yes, exactly. I was told by my mom that if I make certain faces, don't do it because your face will be stuck like that.
Right.
Now, apparently, they're saying it's healthy to do that, so I'm a little confused.
Yeah, well, so they say the jury's still out on just how effective this is, but trust me, there will be a market that opens for it, and there will be people with more money than sense going to these classes. And wouldn't you like to have some video of the classes as they go through the facial? Yeah.
Oh my God! So now Rich is going to show you some examples of some of the exercise. Go ahead, Rich.
You know what? If
No, you're good.
No.
I want to show them the facial exercises for
where's my assistant?
Let's call in the double.
Stunt double. Need a stunt double. That's right.
No, we won't be doing any face yoga here. Believe me. The only thing I'm doing is laughing right now, so that's probably good. This is probably good for my face.
That's right.
What else we got on our list here? While I hit my drink. It's my first drink of the night. Only one.
There you go.
Captain and Coke. Many of my viewers know Captain and Coke's what I drink.
Green tea and lemon, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
No, that was about it. I mean, it was a spur of the moment. We've been trying to get on. We couldn't get it together to get on, so we thought we got to go. We got to go. It's Saturday night, and we're gonna have some fun, and we're glad we had it with you guys. So thank you.
Well, I wanted to talk about Thanksgiving. Of course, Thanksgiving is coming up.
Yes.
So it's a good time to, sit around the table with family and fight over President Trump. And, I'm, you're liberal and I'm Democrat and I'm Republican and we can't even get along anymore and have a discussion. So this ought to be an interesting Thanksgiving while everybody's sitting around the table.
Don't eat turkey. Don't eat. Oh, by the way, just in case anybody has not heard, I don't know what the brand is. I didn't even hear a brand named, but the massive recalls going out for frozen turkeys for some outbreak of salmonella they had. So please be aware of that. Check it again.
All right, so they could Google search that and find out what brand they're calling back?
Yeah, because when I saw it, I didn't see an actual brand, but I do know that there is a recall going on out there. So please check it. Make sure you're good to go on that. That was just a public service announcement, but yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I find that hard too. We sit around the table and there's like 14 people sitting around the table, and
somebody's saying, hold on, Rich. Somebody's saying Jenny O. Okay, that's good because I actually just picked up my Thanksgiving meal and it's Hungry Man turkey dinner. They give you the stuffing, they give you a little cranberry sauce, so I'm good. I got a little worried when you said that.
Man, I'll tell you what, the brownie, that hot brownie, when you pull back that foil,
yeah.
Good stuff.
What is that thing even made of?
It's got a rubbery consistency. It's good stuff, though. It's good
I
stuff.
won't even need to be embalmed when I die. I eat so many preservatives. I'm just gonna look like this for like 100 years.
Hell, it's been 100 years already, hasn't it?
Yeah, I'm getting close to it.
Oh, man.
Anyway, and my nose is red as hell because I never use sunblock out there in Broward County. Oh, also shout out to my man Gene, super fan. So apparently he hired me as his camera guy, and that was kind of cool. Being a Gene super fan. If you're not following him, follow him on Squeaky6. So we had a good time out there. There was so many great people out there. You know, so many little people that don't have big names on social media. And then, of course, the big guns came in. Laura Luma, which kind of was a little scary when she had the bullhorn. And all the police, let me set the scene for you. So we're out there at Broward County. There's police everywhere, right? And they're guarding the line to keep everybody away from the supervisor of elections. And she's got the bullhorn. She's like, matter of fact, I think we all should just storm the door right now. They can't stop us. We have every right to be in there. And I turn around and the look on the cop's face, I'm like, oh God, we're all going to jail now. That's it. But Laura Loomis is crazy funny like that, man. She just, oh yes, I'm sorry. Tigris is reminding me, hello, I would have been dead for this. Ann Vandersteel, of course, was out there, and she had me on her video, and I was on, she was on my video. And Mary Grace was out there. Mary Grace, of course. And so I'm glad we have chat. So I don't want to forget anybody. Anybody I forgot, I'm so sorry. Also, oh, I'm glad we have chat on, Rich. Jim Acosta. Jim Acosta.
Oh, yeah.
Having his press pass given back because a judge made the White House, get this, a judge made the White House reinstate his press pass.
I thought I had his picture up. I didn't have his picture up. Sorry.
I mean, first of all, you're rude as hell, and you know you're rude as hell, and you're like, I'm going to tell the judge. Wow, you can't do that to me. You're mean. The guy is an a-hole. Can't stand him.
Yeah, and you know, but you did bring up a good point. You know, why does President Trump call on him? Like we talked about, there are so many smaller news organizations who, don't forget, we're going to be included in these press conferences on a more regular basis.
Yes.
That really haven't seemed to pan out that way. Like you had noted, it kind of went back to the way that it was, where only the big ones are really getting called. So hey, give the guy his press pass back to get to the White House. Just don't talk to him. Just let him sit there. And
now, Rich and I talked about this before we came on, and I'm glad you're talking about that. If you guys remember when President Trump was first elected, and I forget who was the spokesperson then. We had so many until we got Sarah Sanders. They used to pull up a video screen, and they would allow local news agencies to ask questions.
Right.
And I was like, this is awesome. They're actually giving a voice to the little people, you know? And then all of a sudden that went away, and they started asking the same 10 people in the front rows questions. Now that room, as you guys could see, that room is packed with people that, you know, work hard and they want to get a question. But for some reason, they always, and I can't figure it out, and I want somebody to tell me why, they always call on the same people. And I can't stand it. Like, if you know Jim Acosta is rude and the other lady, I forget her name, a lot of them are rude. Why do you keep calling on him?
Right.
And yes, I know this is going to upset a lot of people because some people think President Trump is like God, but he's just a man too. And I love my president, but he's wrong sometimes. Why did he call on Acosta?
Right.
Because I know President Trump loves that back and forth and stuff. But why do you guys continue to call on this person and give him attention?
And from a strategy standpoint, it seems like it would behoove him to do it, because if you went back to actually taking people via video conferencing, small towns, asking these questions, you're effectively doing little mini town hall meetings, and you're garnering support in those communities, because you're ushering their news people to center stage in Washington, a place where they really don't have another avenue to get there. So Man, I would. I mean, if you want to drain the swamp, you want to cut ties, ditch those people. The people in the small towns are asking just as good a question as the people on the main stage
Absolutely. Absolutely. Just like in Broward County, you know, they were interviewing all kinds of big people, and there was, you know, hundreds of us outside that were there from day one, but somebody would show up in their limo, get out, do an interview like they were like fighting for the cause here in Broward County. Meanwhile, people were out there for hours and hours and sweating. And yes, Rich, stop asking the same people questions over and over. Now, I had said this, just because Jim Acosta had his press pass given back to him doesn't mean you have to ever ask him a question again.
Right.
And if what's going to happen if Sarah Sanders or President Trump doesn't give him a question? He's going to go back to court and saying they're discriminating again.
They have to ask
about that too. Exactly. Give him his pass, but don't ever ask him a question again.
Right.
And what's with these judges forcing them to say who can be in there or not? I don't get it.
Yeah, but you know, the flip side of that, you talked about when we came back on, possibly the contention is something that he does want. Maybe that conflict is something that is good.
Right.
To push one point or another too, so that's possible as well.
Some said put Alex Jones next to Acosta. That would be hilarious. Oh my God!
Hey,
yeah.
You know what? If Acosta can be there asking questions, why can't Alex be there?
Yeah, I mean it's a perfect example. But they, you know, they like to censor, what's his name, Alex Jones, because he's a conspiracy theorist. I mean, my God, then you better shut down CNN, CNBC, and every one of them if you want to talk about fake news and conspiracies. What the hell do they even have platform for? I mean, Lord knows I'm on my 10th platform here.
Yeah.
But you notice they never get shut down or any blue check marks from the left. You know, yeah, put Laura Loomer in there.
Yeah,
put Laura Loomer in there.
Just remember, a conspiracy theory is just an alternative truth that has neither been proven or disproven as of yet. So, you know,
absolutely. Once again, for those just joining, if you do have a YouTube page, and I'm really trying to push this, go to YouTube, Vantage Point USA, and you'll see the background. That's our page. Please subscribe and ring the bell for notifications. We're trying to get to 100 subscribers. This way we can make a custom URL, and then people can find us a lot easier. So please do that. And Rich is going to have a little video. We're taking bets on whether it'll work or not. Our ending credits will show all the pages to follow, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And it's guaranteed to almost work every time. So yeah, please watch it. And yeah,
absolutely.
And last time, for the subscribers that subscribed, we had a little footage of Tony playing golf, which was a little bonus. So if we reach, let's see, we got 87. If we can reach 90 subscribers, I promise you, condemning footage of Tony once again.
Oh my God, 100 subscribers is what we're definitely going for. And Rich will pick, you know, Jake plays golf in the rain or whatever he plays out there. Yeah. Oh no, you actually show where I reach your swing behind my head.
Yes, and for anybody who wants their children to learn how to play golf, have them watch Jake. That swing is legendary.
Congratulations, Ellison, Minnesota's new AG.
Good deal.
Ellison, the guy who beat his girlfriend up.
Yeah, that one. With the good right hook. You know what? They'll support anything, anybody, as long as it promotes the. I just have to say it once again, postmodernist stance and the way the society's going. So,
yeah,
anyway.
it is crazy. I really don't get, you know, how we lost the House like that. I mean, you could blame healthcare. The Republicans tried. Obviously, there was the one vote from McCain, the famous thumbs down. But you know what? You got to get these things done if you want to, you know, retain power. But I believe everything's for a reason. Now the Democrats have control of the House. Let's see what they do with it. Are they going to legislate, or, you know, are they going to, you know, start investigate? So it's up to them what they're going to do with the power. I think it's funny. Let's talk about this real quick.
Okay.
About Donald Trump saying Nancy Pelosi is going to be awesome. I think I'll even give her some votes. You know, he's trolling. You know, I mean, just 3 days ago, he was like, can you imagine? I mean, before the election, can you imagine saying Speaker Pelosi? Now he's saying this is awesome. He wants Pelosi in there because he knows the Democrats are going to be split, fighting with each other.
Yep.
And they're going to get nothing done.
You're absolutely right.
Can't find you on YouTube. what was it? Just search Vantage Point USA.
Vantage Point USA,
yes. The USA too. Vantage Point USA, and you will find it under there. Search channel.
Yeah, Vicious Fishes apparently was already subscribed. Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Oh, awesome. Now thank you so much.
Now he's going back to Periscope. Yeah, and there will be times when we just have shows that are going to be on YouTube. So please punch the alert button. That way that you can find out about those. The problem that we have is that unless we pay for it, and we don't, Restream.io only allows you to do one channel per platform, which enables us to do the Periscope right now. But we do want to start pushing YouTube. Plus, we have other Periscope friends that want to do that will be streaming to theirs as well. So sometimes YouTube will be the only thing that you'll know about where we'll be. So please do punch the alert button. Would appreciate that.
Thank you. Kim just subscribed. Tigris just subscribed. You guys are awesome. Also, real quick, stream.me is another platform that many of us, when they changed the terms of service on Periscope, moved over there. James R, Boogie Bumper, a lot of us moved over on stream.me. So if you want to sign up for stream.me and subscribe over there, we're live there right now. I haven't checked, and I don't know if you have, Rich. If anybody is watching, usually we don't have anybody watching over there. Sorry if we were ignoring you. Hello and welcome. And actually, this is the end, and welcome replay viewers, by the way.
Yeah, and actually, if you are on Restream.me, stream.me, and you give us a shout out over here and just type it in chat and say, hey, that's where I'm watching from. Yeah. Then we'll start following that more. It's just that I got 5 screens up, and I'm not very good with social media, so I leave it to my chat master over here.
That's right. Actually, chat's rolling really good tonight. Usually I have to refresh the page to see everybody's chat, but it's actually doing pretty good. And once again, like Rich says, man, you guys could be anywhere right now, but you chose to hang in here and watch us. Hold on, I'm reading chat real quick. Is there actually content here, or is this just a plea for subscribers? Blazer Boy, no. If you watch all of our shows, it's packed with knowledge. Oh, wait, no, there's no knowledge on this show. That's the wrong show. Yeah, there's plenty of content. It's just a plea for subscribers until we get to 100 subscribers on YouTube. So it's okay. Blazer Boy's just being rude. It's okay.
Nah, you know what? Rude people. No, it's fun. It's more fun than anything. And yeah, we will talk content. We will talk topics. And the only reason we push YouTube is this. Ultimately, down the road, to keep things going and not knowing which platforms are going to stay viable, which ones are going to stay uncensored. I don't know if anybody heard the remarks that Zuckerberg had about how they're going to have to step up and do a better job of monitoring content, which is just a cloak and dagger for censorship. So we never know where we're going to be. So if we get to 100 subscribers, the only reason we're pushing for that, because obviously that don't make no money. The only reason we're pushing for the 100 subscribers is to have the unique URL, so you can type in YouTube, Vantage Point USA. That way, if one platform goes down for us, you can drift to another one, and you can keep spreading conservative content out there. Absolutely.
Hey, real quick, welcome Sherry on Periscope. From Charlotte, North Carolina.
Sweet, Sherry. You know it was nice here today after weeks of rain. It just was nonstop, and thank goodness we got nice sunshine, warm weather, and going to get some more warm weather. Tomorrow.
Yeah, I actually lived in Charlotte area for 6 years. Now I'm down in South Florida. It was actually cool for the last 2 days, so it was nice because it was blazing hot, Broward County. It was really, really blazing hot out there. So it's been really nice. And actually today was the first time I smelt somebody's fireplace, which is cool to, the cool weather coming in and the fireplace. When I say cool weather, I'm talking like 68. You know what I mean? That's cool here.
Yeah. When it was rainy and cold and you were at the ballot box talking about, oh man, it's hot. I got to get some people here were like, yeah, well, we'd like just a little taste of it.
I know. And then, real quick, I want to talk about this. So they're calling this Snowmageddon or something. Apparently, de Blasio and all the clowns that run New York City up there were caught off guard
Yeah.
because of this strange thing called snow. I mean, are you kidding me? You weren't ready for snow? Do you know how many plow trucks and salt trucks are in New York?
Yep.
And you weren't ready for snow in New York? They've been plowing roads for like 60 years.
That's right.
What are you talking about? You weren't ready. What a bunch of clowns in New York.
Yeah, that was tough. But yeah, I know a lot of the people on Options Actions, a lot of the people on CNBC that do the money shows couldn't get to work for the first time in years, and they had harsh words to say for the unpreparedness that they had there.
Hey, real quick, Rich, I'm checking chat. Blazer Boy, it's all good, man.
Nah, we're good.
If you just tuned in and all you hear us talking about is subscribers, I don't blame you.
I would question too.
You
yes.
watch all the other replays and you watch our show. If you watch me on Total News Network or Rich on 1600 Reasons, you'll know that 90% of the time we're talking about content. So it's all good, man. If this is your first time and you tuned in and you just hear us pumping subscribers, I don't blame you.
Yeah, we talk on the phone just about every day, so we decided, this is our phone conversation. It's just on a camera. That's all it is. But no, love having you. Thank you. Yeah,
no problem. And like I said, I don't blame you if that's what you tune in and all you hear is subscribe. I can't really blame you. And we try not to. Another point I want to make: we try not to block people unless you're being a troll and you're being completely disgusting. We welcome Democrats here, Republicans, independents, people from all over the world. We don't want to create an echo chamber here. We want different thoughts and opinions. As long as you're keeping it respectful and you're not being rude, then, it's all good. Yeah, no, and that wasn't rude. I would question it too. So, guys, thanks a lot. Matter of fact, we're going to get off so we can go search for more content. Yes, yes. Good segue, Rich. Of course, that content may be in a Miller Lite can. I don't know, but yeah. Right. But hey, thanks for everyone coming out. Jake, you got some final words there? No, just thanks everybody. Once again, great job out at Broward County. Start your own movement. Don't rely on other people. I've seen a lot of people were coming on my page or going on Ali's page and saying, you guys need to come out to Arizona. You guys need to, I'm just reading Glavorki's chat. He's saying, I need to retire this cat. Hey, we won 2 games. Yeah, 2 games. That's funny. If we didn't win that last game, I probably wouldn't have wore this hat. But, so, start your own movement. Don't wait on anybody. You can do it. Anybody can do it. It's a little harder when you don't have a very big following. Lord knows I don't. But you can start it and, start your own hashtag like Rich started, yikes, it snipes. And you guys can do it. Don't wait on anybody else. It's all in your hands, Yep. And so as we go out, like Jake was saying, the ending credits will have information on where to reach and what to see. Obviously, you're here, so you're already a step up on that. But please like, share, subscribe if you care to. No pressure on that. But appreciate. Well, I do have one final thought. Yes. Blazer Boy. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube. Boom! All right. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll see you guys later. Take care. Be good to us, and we be good to you. Be good to us, and we be good.
I would like to begin with a poem in old-fashioned meter. Be good to us, and we will be good to you. Be good to